Thank you. Now to that stunning situation that played out on live TV last night during Monday Night Football. Members of the Buffalo Bills and Cincinnati Bengals visibly upset after Bills defensive tackle Damar Hamlin was critically injured while making a tackle. After a long delay, the NFL postponed the game and Hamlin was rushed to a Cincinnati hospital.
This morning, ABC's Lionel Moyes gives us an update from the Buffalo Bills team and the NFL.
This morning, prayers for Damar Hamlin.
We will all be doing a lot of that.
The 24-year-old Bills safety collapsing on the field in the first quarter after a tackle. The team releasing a statement overnight saying Hamlin suffered a cardiac arrest following a hit in our game versus the Bengals. His heartbeat was restored on the field, adding that Hamlin is currently sedated and listed in critical condition. We have decided not to show the play, but a Bengals player rammed into Hamlin at full speed, appearing to hit him in the head and chest. Hamlin quickly stood up, took 2 steps, and then collapsed. Players were visibly distraught, some crying, others having to look away as medics performed CPR for several minutes before rushing him away in an ambulance to UC Medical Center in critical condition.
CPR, or cardiopulmonary resuscitation, is the action of pushing on the chest in a rhythmic fashion to generate blood flow. And it's only done for one thing and one thing alone, which is cardiac arrest.
A show of unity as players formed a prayer circle around Hamlin as medics worked, and now questions as to what led to the collapse.
Right now, it's impossible to tell. There are types of sudden cardiac arrest caused by arrhythmias that could happen after a hit, but they could also happen to someone sitting on the sidelines. There's other types of cardiac arrest that occur after blunt force trauma to the chest.
The Bills posting a montage of well wishes for Hamlin. Fans have also been donating to a fundraising site that Hamlin recently posted to raise money for a toy drive.
3rd annual toy drive, man. We're doing it for the kids, having a good time, man. So let's get back to it.
That site had a $2,500 goal. It quickly topped millions of dollars overnight. No word yet on when that game will be rescheduled. Some of his teammates were seen overnight arriving at the hospital, but you could feel it watching the game live and even seeing reaction from fans and players. The top concern for everyone over everything, Hamlin's safety. Lionel Moyes, ABC News, New York.
The new Congress opens today with House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy grasping for political survival. McCarthy could become the first nominee for Speaker in 100 years to fail to win support from his own colleagues in the first round of voting. The noontime showdown could very well devolve into a prolonged floor fight. Some Republicans worry about a spectacle that divides the party, where they'd rather be focused on their priorities, including investigating President Joe Biden's administration.
45 years after Pelé played his last game, it will be hard for many to imagine modern soccer without him. The soccer great, who died last week, will be buried today in the city of Santos, where he grew up. A Catholic mass will be celebrated before Pelé's casket is ushered through the streets of Santos to a cemetery. Brazil's newly inaugurated president is expected to be there shortly before the coffin is removed from the stadium.
A steady stream of tens of thousands of people have filed into St. Peter's Basilica today to pay respects to former Pope Benedict XVI. His body lying in state ahead of his funeral this week. Benedict becomes the first pope in 600 years to resign. Security has been tight, with visitors going through several checkpoints before entering the basilica itself. Many stopped to pray after viewing the body or staying to attend mass in side chapels. Vatican police said 65,000 people had filed past on the first day.